10 reasons why Resident Evil 7 is one of the best horror games ever made. The setting of RE7 is awesome. The game takes place in the Louisiana bayou across 4 main locations. A blood-soaked horror show of a mansion with creepy underground passages, a lake house crawling with paranormal bugs, a house that's been transformed into a trap like from Soul, and a shipwrecked cruise ship infested with monsters. Each setting is haunting, unique, and feels so isolating and full of stuff to explore. Each setting of the game has an atmosphere of terror, dread, and mystery. The houses and ship are covered in bodies and signs of something gone terribly wrong. As you go deeper into each location, the atmosphere gets creepier and reveals more horror, such as the basement of the Baker Mansion. The antagonists of this game are a little girl named Eveline and the Baker family, and they're some of the creepiest and craziest villains I've ever seen. The Bakers work as great villains because they're not just silent killers who hate you. They are all clearly deranged and enjoy causing the characters pain. They also appear human but really aren't. Eveline works great too, as she only appears every now and then, making her real creepy. The puzzles in this game make the locations so much more fun and intriguing and are genuinely fun to do. Lucas's trap house, where you are locked in a room, is awesome because you have to use your knowledge from a previous videotape to figure out how to escape and survive. The mansion also has a lot of puzzles that you need to figure out while being chased by the dad of the family, Jack, who is invincible at that point in the game. Each puzzle is fun and also makes you think while usually being in some kind of danger. When you start playing this game, you and the character, Ethan, have no idea what's going on, and as the game continues, you learn the story at the same time as your character. This makes the game really tense and intriguing as you have no prior knowledge and have to figure out what's going on as you play. You also have no idea what to expect, which increases the tension in every new encounter. The villains in this game are super unpredictable, which makes them scary and makes you uneasy as you continue. Jack Baker acts as this game's stalker villain, and even after apparently killing him, he continues to stalk you around. You never know where Jack is gonna appear. Marguerite is a shapeshifter and can spawn anywhere with little flies, which makes her real creepy. Ethan's wife Mia is also possessed by Eveline, and she continuously seems to die only to reappear even more crazy. In this game, you never know who's dead and who will reappear with some crazy attack. While most horror games have blood and gore, which isn't new, this game has some scenes that are just nuts. Near the start of the game, Jack Baker decapitates a cop's head with a shovel. Later on in the game, you need to stick your hand down that same cop's open throat to receive a key. The first time you meet the family, Jack, with no hesitation, cuts off his son's wrist with a knife. The family has no chill. The storyline of Resident Evil 7 is so unique and mysterious that it makes the game so fun to play through. Ethan's wife, Mia, secretly works for a group transporting a little girl, Eveline, who is actually a bioweapon. The little girl, being an unsuitable host for the bioweapon, acts out and causes the ship they're on to crash in Louisiana. They are taken in by the Baker family, who are eventually possessed by Eveline, who wants to make everyone there her new family under force. The process of figuring out the story, realizing that the crazy Bakers aren't bad, and learning the motive of Eveline is all done so well. The game has a few great moments where they completely strip you of your weapons and equipment, which completely changes the gameplay and makes you vulnerable. Lucas's trap room and when you crash at the ship site make the game's tension rise so much because you have no way of defending yourself if you get attacked. This game understands that less can be more, and because of that, you don't face waves after waves of enemies. Instead, there are a few enemies scattered around the locations that you have to use your small arsenal to beat. And you have to use what you have carefully because you don't have much. While there are some moments towards the end where there is more action, the game does a great job of using enemies to create tension and make you worry about your resources. Thanks so much for watching.